Yeah, it's I said it right after the loss. So it's been a special run for sure. It's been what have we built in the locker room, the atmosphere, the trust, the love, to each other and for each other. It's been amazing. It's the what we went through, and the teams we beat. It's been great. It's outstanding, and it's not easy. That's the thing. It's not easy answering your question going forward. So I think, yeah, we had the fantastic experience, and that's definitely helps. But it could be also be challenging, because sometimes when you win, you think that, like it's been easy. We beat those guys easy, and that it could get you. Like we still, the next season it starts from zero, everything from zero, everything scratched. We have to compete for the playoff spot again, and do those all the things from the zero, and be humble doing that. The good thing is definitely is experience we have done, and we dig in that. We made some depth in there, so in our mind. And yeah, now it's a time to just let it go, let everything go. It's been very stressful, very and physical and mental demanding time, and now it's time to rest, to rejuvenate, and to motivate ourselves for the next season and get back.
Hey, Sergei. Two quick ones for me. First, I don't know if you're familiar with the NBA playoffs or any of that stuff that was going on. At one point, Charles Barkley referred to you as Sergei Bobrovsky. Did you hear that? What did you think about that?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that I think actually some of the coaches told me that. Yeah, it's funny. I heard different pronunciation of my last name, so it's one of them.
And just from the season, kind of on what David was just saying, you've been now with the team 4 years. You've had a long career to this point. How is this experience going to help you to be better? Because I know you draw on a lot of your personal experiences. So being the final run in the season you had, how do you think that'll help you?
Yeah, it's definitely a huge experience. Again, like it's been, I would say for those 2 months that I play for the playoffs, I learned a lot more than for 13 years of my NHL career. It's been so many, especially so many mental things, mental challenges that you have to overcome, and all that stuff. So it's time to put everything on its shelves, like to figure it out, what you went through, and kind of get it digest, and move on. There is again, next season we're gonna have another opportunity. So as the other 31 teams or so, like all the great players gonna come back. Everybody gonna compete for the playoff spot and then for the cup. It's again, it's gonna be exciting time, and but now it's time to rest, to relax, to reset, and see what's next.
Sergei, I know you have excuse me, you have such a routine, and now this is going to be the shortest off season you've ever had. Are you okay with just getting a couple weeks off here instead of 2 months? I mean, based on how long everything went.
Yeah, I'm not just okay. I'm happy with that. Yeah. To be honest. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. The thing is, you also. The longer you play, the more you have time to develop. Like yes, you playing for the result, and also on the kind of the part behind, you develop yourself. You craft your skills. You craft your mind, and I think that's the only positive point to have shorter summer, because the training now it's pretty much you don't have to think about. You got. You just have to make sure to have a good rest, to have a good rest and get hungry again, and get that emotions and stuff, because body's gonna be ready.
And digging the hair? You digging it? You going to keep it for a little while longer? Or you what's the haps of that?
I'm gonna cut them off today. I already got the appointment at 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna cut them all and start it from fresh.
Sergei, I expect you to have the hair already gone, so congratulations on keeping it one more day. So,
Thank you.
you know that you're one of the best goaltenders in the world. I mean, you've known that for a while, but when you go on the run that you went on in these playoffs, how much did you need that to remind yourself that, I know you don't like talking about yourself, but you can go to levels that a lot of guys can't go to. How much did you need to be reminded of that in these playoffs?
You know, I would say, I've been saying that a lot, that I really appreciate the God for the opportunity that we had this year. And in your mind, you going forward, you always growing up, like when I was 20, you believe that you are the one of the best, if not the best. That kind of motivates you. But then sometimes some seasons, some circumstances could put you in that position that it doesn't matter what kind of skill you have. You just like, it feels like it's a wall, you know, on top of you. You can't do anything. And the runs like that makes it even more special and even more appreciate that there is this, so many things comes together, you know. It's because in the playoffs especially, it's so fragile, you know. One bounce, one goal at the right time, you know, it could win or it could lose the game, you know. And that's those things you really, when you have a success, you really appreciate and value them. That it makes you kind of like, I don't know, it makes you again appreciate your work, and you feel for those things. You feel for those things more, and then value them more.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.